Hey y'all, and welcome to Summertime Tarot. This is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn for April 2020 or whenever you see this video. So we're just going to go over, what you can expect for the month and any advice that you may need to hear at this time. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So we have here impatience. My life is unfolded in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. So yeah, with this card, I'm really feeling like you may be all over the place in your emotions and in your mind or mental, right? Kind of just pulled in many different directions, almost kind of like wanting to move forward, wanting to, get get shit done. Yeah, but and it's kind of making you feel kind of wonky because you feel like, you should be doing more or you should be further along or what have you. And so this month is really a time for you to really be in the moment and focus on one thing at a time, taking one step at a time, not getting so caught up or overwhelmed or focused on too many things or pulled in too many different directions. Really just focusing on what you can, control at this time and really allowing things to play out as they may, right? Let's see what else comes out. Whoa, okay. Yeah, so we have here surrender. I can release my need to control, right? So really just like I was saying, not getting so caught up on needing to control every little thing, to get every little thing working right. And at this point in time, like just letting, things be where they are. And just focusing on what you can control, which is, you can't control everything, like it says, right? You just can't. And so there's no need to get so caught up in trying to control everything. It's kind of like a need to see the beauty in kind of the chaos kind of thing. But let's see what the tarot has to say. Okay, so we have here, with the driving energy being the Father of Knives in reverse, so the King of Swords. I couldn't get it out. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this makes sense with the, you know, the impatience and the surrender. Kind of like getting, when I see this card, I really see this as getting ahead of yourself, kind of trying to dictate and make everything work the way you want it. That's kind of the energy I feel you may be in at this current time, like trying to work things out, trying to make everything just fit perfectly. And it's like at this time, I gotta say it, like it can't work that way, right? So there's really a need with this. I really get like a need to just, you know, back off and kind of have a more bird's eye view. Good grief, I can't talk today. But like needing to see above and beyond the current situation and even the current limitations of where things are, right? I think you're just focusing in on one particular thing. You're focusing in on this, and it needs to be this way, and it needs to work out here, and da 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 da. And it's really a need to really back up and kind of see ahead and forward, kind of focus on not getting so caught up in how things are working right now, right? So with yeah. So we have here the Hierophant, the Four of Cups, and the Sun. It's almost like, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. It's just the songs that are coming to my mind and the images are so they're kind of funny. But yeah, it's like almost, I've got to look at this Big Mama card, and it's almost like she's coming up and she's like, come on, give your Big Mama some sugar, and you're just like not trying to have it. It's like, no, I don't. Right? It's almost like you see the error in your ways, but you don't want to face it or change yourself. It's like you want to change the situation, you want to change the outcome, but you're not willing to change within yourself. You're not willing to change how you're feeling or what you're doing, how you're going about things. And I feel like with the Sun here, you know, they always say it's like the best card to get in the tarot, but like for me, the Sun is very much, it can be very, very stern. It's like when the sun is shining down on you, sometimes you don't want it to shine on you. Like that's the truth of the matter. Like you could be, you know, you got sunburn, you got like all these bad things that come along with the sun. It can be almost like beating up on you. And I feel like with this, it's almost like you're in a space where clarity is right there. You know, the answers are right there, but it's like you don't want to accept the answers. You don't want to accept that, you know, some things are out of your control. Some things can't be fixed. Some things just aren't going to work out the way that you want them to when you want them to, right? And so with the Moon, the Nine of Swords, and the Tower, it's almost like, yeah. It's almost like you're afraid that if you don't control it, if you don't make it happen and make it happen now, or make it happen the way you want it to happen, that it's never going to happen. And excuse me. with the tower here, it's almost like you're dialing in on how you see things, how you want things to be. And it's like your mind and your thoughts are kind of telling you the opposite, but you kind of, it's like you're not wanting to accept, like I was saying, you're not wanting to accept or face the facts. And in not wanting that, it's kind of, with the moon, I really get like it's causing you a lot of distress, a lot of kind of late nights, kind of, I want to say panic attacks. I hope you're not having any panic attacks. Yeah, it's like, sorry for you, man. Like, I don't want to say I'm feeling sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you. Like, that's kind of rude. But it's almost like things are shifting and changing in ways that you don't understand. And that's kind of bringing up some old wounds, some old things that you may not have dealt with, that you kind of like pushed to the side. But now with these other things, be it, I don't know, because of maybe even, you know, the COVID-19, or these things outside of you are kind of shifting and changing in ways that you can't control. It's kind of bringing up those past feelings and fears, almost like, yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. And it's like causing you to want to control things even more, because it's almost like, well, at this time I wasn't able to control things. I couldn't get what I wanted then. So now it's a need for you to kind of bring in some kind of control. But like with this, I'm really feeling like there's a need for you to kind of, like I was saying, like step back and allow things to play out, right? Because you can't control everything. And you trying to control everything is actually going to make things even more murky, even more kind of painful and just hard to deal with. So we have here, dang. The phrase that came to mind when I looked at these cards is like accepting defeat. Yeah. There's a need for you to accept, like I said, there's a need for you to accept how things have played out thus far. It's a need for you to let go of trying to kind of force your will and make things happen the way that you see them happening, and kind of, accept that you don't know everything, accept that you can't control everything, accept that there are some things that you can't see, some forces that are, controlling things outside of you. But like not in a way where it's like, it's almost basically with this, I'm getting really a need to, talk to the divine, voice your fears, voice your concerns, voice your, your anger, your, all the things that you're feeling, let that out, speak on it, talk to other people about it, but don't let it kind of take control of your mind. It can take control of, your emotions. Really doing what, like they say, controlling what you can and letting go of the rest. Like, if you're religious, talk to God, kind of, pray, meditate, speak on how you're feeling. Don't let it kind of just stay in your brain or stay in your heart. It needs to come out, right? That's why this sun is here. but don't let it kind of just keep you in kind of a space of feeling hopeless or like things aren't going to work out for you, because they are. It's just a need for you to kind of let go of some things. You can't control everything. You just can't. So there's a need for you to kind of come back to center, come back to home, and kind of find peace with where you are and how you're feeling. Don't kind of bottle it up or hide it or try and like shove it down. It's a need for you to, let it up and let it out, and then continue forward. Right? Well, let's go ahead and do a little love reading. See what you can expect for romantic love for the month. So let's see. Yeah, and what else I wanted to say was like, you trying to kind of control and bottle things up is actually stopping you from seeing clearly, stopping you from seeing the avenues that may actually be, right there in front of you. But if you're kind of caught up in seeing things one way, or caught up in how things aren't working, you won't be able to see clearly. Okay, but I just felt like I had to say that. But let's see what's going on with romantic love for April. Oh snap, the lovers fell out. Okay. If you ain't believe me, there it is, I'm acting weird today. I'm sorry. I'm really not sorry, though. I'm always weird. It just is what it is. What's going on with my shuffling today? I don't know. But let's see. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands, and then we have the Star, the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun again. Wow, okay. Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So with this, I really feel like with the Star here, one, there's healing. It could actually be healing through actually, doing things with your hands with the Eight of Pentacles there, getting down and dirty. And really, yeah. But with this, I really see this as really wanting to work things out in a romantic relationship, right? With the Sun here, there's been some clarity about something that you've been holding on to. So with the Knight of Cups, there's somebody about to, tell somebody how they really feeling, okay? I don't know if it's good or bad. I can't tell you that, but, right? It's almost like with this Star here, somebody, they want somebody. They want them bad. So I don't know if it's you. It could be. I guess it is, right? You want something. You want something to work out when it comes to love. And I feel like with the Ten of Wands, you've been holding back, or they've been holding back how they really feel, what they really want. And now with the Sun here at the center, there's been some clarity. They understand what they want. They understand what they need to do, and they're like, okay, here it is. Let me get this off my chest with the Ten of Wands. Let me, let this loose. I can't hold on to this anymore. It could also be that, oh man. It could also be that maybe you've gotten clarity that even though you want things to work out a certain way, there's a need for you to kind of let go of how you've been seeing things, how you've been doing things, what you've been putting your energy and effort into. And there's a need for you to kind of, be honest about that, to really go and follow your heart. Make how you're feeling known. Right? I kind of want to clarify. Okay. Let's see. I want to clarify this Ten of Wands. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck, we got the World. So we have the Two of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So in this relationship with the Two of Cups, I feel like there's been some discord, some things. I feel like with this Five of Swords that has been swept under the rug, that's kind of been laying dormant. Yeah. And so there's a desire for, a connection that is on the same speed, so to speak, that's kind of has the same focus, that desires the same thing. Yeah, so somebody's about to tell somebody how they feel. They want you, or you want them. I don't know who it is, but that's what I'm seeing here. All right, so let's go ahead and get some advice. Okay, for you for the month. Let's see. All right, so we have here, believe. There's magic all around you. Open up to the wonders of the universe. Notice the connections and synchronicities. Follow your feelings and believe with all your heart. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. From that sacred union, the right ideas take shape, the best relationships blossom, and the stuff that's meant to be easily falls into place. Everything is possible. Then we have here, your purpose is joy. Your purpose has nothing to do with how you make a living. That is your vocation, mission, or inspired passion. All worthy, but your purpose is much simpler and bigger. Your purpose is joy. It's about discovering, nurturing, and celebrating who you truly are and knowing and loving yourself at the deepest level. Okay, then we have here, offer your love. Is there someone in your life who could benefit? Is there someone in your life who could benefit from loving kindness? The gesture doesn't have to be big. Send an email, pick up the phone, pop by for a visit, or order a bouquet of posies. Let this person know that you're thinking of him or her. When we offer our love generously, that caring energy comes back to us tenfold while also lifting us up in the process. Reach out and offer your love today. And then we have, be mindful with your money, honey. Are you spending above your means, avoiding the reality of your bank account, shopping to numb any negative feelings or pain? It may be time to clean up your relationship with money. Let go of the fear and shame around your finances and take responsibility for your future today. Any unwise decisions you've made in the past are behind you. Seek guidance where needed and keep the big picture of your financial well-being in mind. Remember, money saved is money earned. Okay, and let's see what crystals would be beneficial for you this month. Okay, so we have here Seraphonite, honesty, heart, and third eye chakras. Whoa, this is the third time this has come out in one of these readings. Wow. So yeah, then we have Larimar, water, ocean, throat chakra, and then Okanite, past life patterns, all chakras. So with these three cards, I really feel like this is, hey man, if you want to tell somebody you love them, this is the perfect kind of like a crystal trio for you. Like really, you know, this one's about being honest with, you know, how you're feeling, what you want, you know, what you need to do. Then we have this one, you know, past life pattern. So, you know, letting go of things that, you know, didn't work in the past so that you can open up to new possibilities. Then we have here the throat chakra, you know, speaking your mind, speaking your heart. But yeah, so like really, those are the cards, the crystals that would be beneficial for you for this month. Then we have, let's see, what self-care activities would be beneficial for you for this month. Hey. So we have stargaze. So yeah, spend some time, you know, connecting with nature, looking up at the stars, really feeling your connectedness to, you know, the all that is, right? Then we have movies. So really, you know, having some fun, watching something that brings, you know, joy or just excitement and happiness. Then we have dates. So really spending time with yourself, getting all dolled up or dressed up and kind of, you know, just doing it for you, to have fun, to enjoy yourself and the time that you spend with yourself, right? And then we have unplug. So really, you know, disconnecting from social media, the internet, technology, you know, spending some time just with yourself and really connecting and, you know, with your heart space, how you're feeling, what you want, what you think, you know, spending some time getting to know some new things, learning some new stuff, right? But that's all I have for you, Capricorn. I hope this helped in some way. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon.